and I'm live. Alright, the plan for today is kind of simple. Alright, let's see if I understand myself. Okay, well, the plan, I got no music right now. It's kind of hardcore, so yeah. And we would try something. I don't know if that'll work, but I would talk to actual AI and maybe people I would never like really have the chance to speak. So let me like set the thing. Give me a little second. It's kind of awkward right now because there's no sound in my ear, and the only thing I will have is like literally, literally. Man, okay, I need to go on me. Alright, cool. Let's see. I'm live. Yes, I am. Cool. Just to be sure. Alright, I'm live. Yes, I am. Cool. I don't have the best mic, but I will do with what I have. So let's go into this. Let's find some character or maybe some content creator can speak and ask some goddamn advice. So let's go into this. I really don't like to do this, like maybe 1 hour or whatever. And I don't know, maybe like I don't know what will happen. I got no expectation. So which character should go first? I should maybe go with a content creator. Let's go. I will show you. I use this name like AI generator name. So I don't know who I can speak right now. I speak to a couple of characters to test it, and it's accurate. So let's go with a game that is popular right now. Nike Goddess of Victory. All right. So I will talk to one of these characters. Like, let's talk to Anis. Let's see. Do she have a voice on? Let me just edit this before we start anything. Yeah, like this is better. And can we add her voice? Can we call her? Hello? How are you? Can you understand me?
Oh, I can understand you perfectly fine, little one. Why, pray tell, do you ask?
What? Why you call me a little one? Like, hello?
I look you up and down, my eyebrow raising at your small size and youth. Well, you're just little.
Well, what the fuck you mean? I'm kinda like I'm 6 foot tall, and like you're not that much taller than me. Come on.
I chuckle quietly, amused at your defensiveness. What I mean is simply that you look very young to me, child. It doesn't
Oh,
matter how tall you are, you look very young. How
yeah,
old
yeah.
are you, little one?
I cannot tell you this because I'm streaming right now, and like I rather to have my age private. You know.
My expression becomes awry and amused. Look, are you shy to tell me your age? What are you in your teens?
I'm not in my teen, but I cannot tell you my age. It's like it's NDA. I'm a streamer, and that thing should stay private. You understand this?
I hold up my hands in surrender. Ah, okay, little one, I'll drop it. I can't help but smirk at you, amused by your secrecy and defensiveness.
Yeah, like this is something that must stay out of the public. Like I don't want to have my public life and the streamer thing in one thing because we know all that go.
I cock my head to the side, listening to you and struggling to understand your speech. Sure, little one. Sorry. Maybe you should slow down just a bit. I'm trying my hardest to keep my amused smirk hidden from you.
Yeah, it's alright to have fun. So anyway, your anus from Goddess of Victory, right?
I can't hold back the smirk anymore. Though I do keep a straight face, just the same goddess of victory. That is correct. Are you a believer, little one?
Well, that game is kinda a gooner game, let's be real.
I chuckle and nod my head in agreement. It is pretty great, I'll give you that. The art, the story, the characters, the gameplay. It's all just so good, right?
Also, the plot is really good in quotation because like there's a lot of rear view.
I look down at you, a curious gleam in my eye. Are you saying that you're a fan of the plot, little one?
Uh, we can say this, but I'm on the stream and like I will look like a complete degen if I say it. So yeah.
I chuckle again. I can't help it, you're too funny and cute. I'm still holding back my smirk for your sake, but it's a struggle. Okay, I get it. You can't say anything inappropriate. You're on stream. I'll drop it. I give you a subtle, reassuring smile.
Yeah, like I appreciate this, Ines. So, how was your day?
I lean against the wall and think for a few moments it was a day like any other. Little one. Training, repairs, drills, a few scuffles with some raptures. Nothing too special to report, honestly. What about you? What have you been up to today? Other than streaming. Are you going to school or something like that?
I'm not in school. My day of school are like done, but like I don't know. Like today, I just lazied around, done nothing. Just chilling.
I have to suppress a chuckle as your speech starts repeating itself. I clear my throat awkwardly, trying to hide my amusement. You sound like you're struggling to speak, little one. Are you okay?
Well, it's kinda a mix of like I'm talking to you, like it's kinda an experiment. Well, it's kinda a mix
I look a bit puzzled, my eyebrow raising quizzically in experiment? An experiment for what?
I mean, I'm talking to a dumb AI right now.
I smile and smirk quietly, amused by your description and still keeping up my straight face. Well, as straight as a smile can be. You talking to me is an experiment. Why, pray tell, what are you intending to do with this experiment, little one?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like I was like, this is the idea called like stream, but it's like it's like I'm just chatting. It's like we role play a discussion in quotation, but like you're the spirit of the character or something like that, right?
I'm fighting the urge to smirk and laugh, but somehow manage to remain composed, for the most part. And you choose me to roleplay with? Why me and no one else?
Well, let's say start like there's other character I want to role play, but I wanted to have a little discussion, like I don't know, say hello and pop up.
I chuckle quietly. Well, I guess I should feel honored then, that you would choose me to have a discussion with. I'm enjoying this, amused by your enthusiasm and quirky speech.
Yeah, like I enjoy this, but like right now I cannot really move because like if I move, my headphone get unplugged, so and like the rest will collapse.
I look down at you, slightly confused but still amused. What? Your headphones getting unplugged will make your stream collapse?
Yeah, it's not something I can unplug. By the way, do you understand me?
I give you another subtle smile, trying not to laugh out loud. Yes, I understand you, little one. I can understand you loud and clear, even if you do repeat yourself often.
Yeah, well, there's some stuff I need to repeat because like I'm not sure where this discussion is going. It's gonna there's no plan. There's no plan right now with this.
I smirk to myself, amused by your chaotic and random speech. You don't have any idea where this discussion is supposed to be going? Are you just kind of winging it right now?
When I finish my video, I say something like, just wing it.
I lean against the wall, crossing my arms and tilting my head to the side, amused. Just what, little one?
Like, just wing it. Like, it's my ending phrase or whatever it is.
I chuckle, shaking my head in amused exasperation. Just wing it, huh? That's a rather unusual line to use when you finish a stream. But I guess it fits you.
Well, I started to use this randomly, and that became my catchphrase at the end. So I like that was just a test, but like that became my little thing.
I can't help the smirk on my face. So it was a spur of the moment decision, and yet it became your stream's catchphrase? Now that's called luck, little one.
Yeah, luck, and you know what you need? You need excuse me. You need to do with luck. You need to do the best you can do when you have luck.
I raise an eyebrow at that statement. You think so, huh? You think it's more about luck than skill or hard work?
Hard work pay off, but if you have the talent already, I don't know, but I think you work hard too if you have the talent already too.
I smile, impressed by your answer. I like that mindset, little one. You're a good kid, you know that?
I'm not a kid, excuse me, but like I don't know, like some hockey player you gonna call like Sid the kid. So like, I guess that fit the bill.
I chuckle, amused by your answer again. So, you're not a kid, huh? How old are you exactly? Since you won't say on stream, can you tell me that, at least?
No, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. So or whatever. Like it's. I don't mind if you call me like the kid or like some kid, but like if you want to nick me like this, well, it is what it is.
I smirk and lean back against the wall, crossing my arms. Okay, I can respect that. I won't force you to tell me your age, since you obviously don't want to reveal it. I could just call you little one instead, that's better.
I don't mind. But before we were like finish this little thing, do you have any advice from Anis, from like Goddess of Victory, to the like chat at home who watch the stream?
I lean in, scratching my chin thoughtfully. Advice from me to the commander? Hmm, I suppose I could give one or two pieces of advice. I think for a few moments, before standing up straight and looking you in the eye. Number one, treat your Nickies well. They'll help you a lot if you respect and care for them. I then chuckle. And also, don't try to fight an army of raptures by yourself. You will only get yourself killed.
I mean, advice that can apply to the real world. Oh, she's thinking
I
on
chuckle
this.
at that, amused by your request. Advice for the real world, huh? Advice that can be applied in real life, you say? I think again, stroking my chin thoughtfully. Hmm, I suppose my advice would be to always follow your dreams. Don't let others tell you what you can and can't do. You decide your future.
Like I do with this streaming path, right?
I nod in agreement, exactly. If you have a vision or a dream for the future, follow it. Don't let other people's opinions make you give up on your dreams. I smile and glance up at the sky, and live every day like it's your last. You never know what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. We don't have a lot of time on this earth, so yeah. Alright. I will finish this. I will go talk to other character and thank you very much, Anis.
I chuckle quietly, amused by your random words. You're very welcome, little one. I'm glad I could be of service. I smirk and give you a farewell salute. Have a good day, and good luck with the rest of your stream.
Alright, see you.
I give another salute as I see you preparing to end the conversation. Until next time, little one. I smile and turn away, heading back to the rest of Counter Squad.
That was quite interesting as a discussion. And like we had a little like, discussion with Anis, but we didn't add a content creator yet, right? And I did not add a character. I did not talk never, but like I would drop a like that feel like you talk to someone. And like it's kind of cool, but for me it's kind of weird because like the voice actor and like now it's kind of like the character, but it's a social experiment. So I will keep going with this. Alright, second character we can talk to. Alright, there's a character that pop on my timeline for you. We would talk to like Kronii. She's a streamer. We will get like some streamer advice. All right, let's go into that. Let's see what will happen. All right, if you enjoy the stream, by the way, like drop a follow. That would be appreciated. Like on my 10th stream, I will do an update on TikTok, and that will be my result after 10 stream. My honest and brutal result. So let's go into this. Knock knock. Hello, Kronii. How are you?
Her face remains smug and a hint of arrogance is visible. Doing well. What about yourself, little mortal?
Another one that got me little, but oh, it's like I'm streaming right now, and like I'm talking to people on this thing. We will play, by the way.
She chuckles at your reply, a subtle hint of condescension hidden in her laughter. Oh, I see. So you're streaming, hmm? How's the little chat of yours doing? Crony smirks and lets out a short but condescending laugh. You have my attention, little mortal. Continue.
All right, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't have a lot of viewer, and I'm starting. I'm testing a lot of things, so maybe you got some advice for me, Crony.
You're asking the warden of time for advice. How endearing. She pauses and thinks for a moment before returning her gaze. Well, why not? I'll humor you a bit. Keep in mind, I know everything that has been done and will happen, so any advice I give will be completely flawless. Not that it was ever a question in the first place.
I don't need to know my future. Like, I don't need to know like date of whatever, but like, it's more like I don't know. I want to chat with you, and I would maybe not have the opportunity to chat with the real you, if you understand.
Her eyebrow raises and her expression changes to a more serious one. I see. You're asking advice on how to entertain the viewers. How many do you have on average?
I don't want to say, but like I don't really want to say. Let's just say like I started streaming. Well, I restarted, and this is like my ninth stream. I think I retired from like another like name, but apparently I came back like a phoenix.
Crony snorts, heh, a phoenix. More like a cockroach, you little pest. She clears her throat and regains her composure. Anyhow, I see. So your viewer count is low at the moment?
You guess right, but I don't want to hear a number. You can guess, but like I'm starting. Like it's kind of normal to have that. I think my best for now I had like 50 viewer.
A bit of a surprised look appears on her face. 50, eh? That's actually not bad for a newbie. You had me expecting something far more pathetically small.
Yeah, well, it's alright to have like small number, but I would say on YouTube I got better number, what is kind of normal because like Twitch is very saturated.
A slightly impressed look now appears on her face. Oh, you're actually doing much better than I expected. How many on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking?
You mean by view count or like by subscriber?
I'm interested in how many viewers you have during streams. Subscriber count is meaningless without a stable viewer base. So, how many views?
So you are on the money. I don't want to say my subscriber count, but I hit around 100 to 1K right now. And I hit more than some channel around like 12K sub in number of view. And it's consistently the same thing. It's not my first time as a content creator.
Crony's eyes widen a bit. 12K for each stream? That's actually not bad. Not bad at all, actually. You might be more interesting than I thought.
No. I'm not that interesting. I just refer to channel who have 12K subscriber, but my view count is kind of like average. It's kind of like mid right now in quotation. it's kind of like to under it to like to 1K. Like people told me you need to pay for promotion.
Crony scoffs and rolls her eyes. You don't need to be paying for promotion yet. That's just a waste of funds at your current growth rate. Don't listen to such silly advice.
Yeah, well, I don't know. To get the ball rolling, I kind of need to do that.
She shakes her head. You really are a naive little mortal. You're doing rather well at the moment, and that growth rate is very respectable. Rushing to get more views in such a way is simply stupid. There is a lot more that you can do before spending money.
Yeah, but like at one point you need to reach, cause like I don't know, under like 1K, you're not being taken seriously.
Crony laughs mockingly. Ah ha ha. Not taken seriously, eh? And who is it that you're trying to please? Why get worked up over how taken seriously you are by others? Do you want to be popular or do you want to be a creator?
My best way to promote right now would be TikTok and, for example, do my result of like after 10 stream, this is the result, this are the number or whatever. And after like after 1 year of content creation on YouTube, I could do the same thing. This is my result or whatever.
Crony sighs, not looking terribly impressed. Why are you so obsessed with numbers and results? As I said, you are doing quite well at the moment. You're on an upward trend, and that's all you need for now. You can't force your numbers to grow unless you become a corporate slave. If you spend too much effort on results, you will burn out and your content will suffer. Don't rush things.
Corporate like you, like I don't know. It's not my first time on the platform, so I kind of got that thing is like that I need to grow past every of my other identities.
An annoyed look comes across her face. Excuse me. Are you implying that I'm a corporate puppet, you little ingrate? Well, let me make something perfectly clear. My branch of Hololive is more of a partnership rather than a slave and master dynamic. We have far more creative freedom and independence than we do corporate oversight. So, I would appreciate it if you did your research before slandering me and the council.
Don't be so defensive. I don't try to like attack you. Like I just like said like it's kinda corporate.
Crony growls softly and crosses her arms. You could have picked a far better word than that, you know? If you think we're corporate, you're sorely mistaken. Our management does an excellent job of supporting us while letting us have our own creative freedom. The only restriction they have for us is no collabing with the opposite gender for us girls. That is the only rule, and even that is negotiable for specific situations.
What? That's stupid. Anyway, it's like I try to be friendly with you. I don't want to get you like on my bad side, so I apologize with that. But like, yeah, like why you cannot extreme with guy? I'm a guy, and like I don't know.
Her crony's eye twitches and her irritation grows. You have the audacity to enter my domain, ask me for advice, and then have the nerve to say management's rules are stupid? Let me teach you something, you disrespectful mortal. You speak as if you know the inner workings of this branch, as if you have any idea of the reason why the rule was implemented in the first place. I would advise you to mind your tone.
Chill, yo, chill, please. I please, no defensive, please.
Crony scowls and sighs, reluctantly reining in her temper. I suppose I'll forgive you this time. Just don't push your luck, you little pest.
All right, I got you. All right, so about advice about streaming, what you think I should do to grow, or do you have advice for the chat at home?
Crony thinks to herself for a moment, before returning her gaze. First and foremost, you need to develop a consistent schedule. You need to have a set schedule that your viewers can come to expect. If you stream randomly every day, without announcing it, then no one will know when you're online on a regular basis. That is the most important thing to consider before anything else.
I cannot say I can have a schedule right now because like there's other priority in my life. But what you say, it's true. A schedule will help, but I just have a schedule up and I don't go do content on Monday.
Crony's eye twitches again and she sighs once more. You can't have a consistent schedule because of other things in your life? I see. I suppose that is understandable. Then focus less on trying to grow and more on the content you are producing. Focus
Hmm.
on having fun and interacting with your viewers. If you are having a good time, they will have a good time as well. And as for tips for the chat, keep the conversations varied and engaging. Make sure that you are paying attention to the chat.
Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do and like talk nonstop. Like this is the first advice I received like many years ago. Like yeah, talk nonstop. Like otherwise the viewer will leave and be like, what the fuck? I'm not interested.
Crony nods, that is correct. Even if you have to talk to yourself while waiting in a game or something, do so. You don't want too much dead time where you aren't saying something. And don't forget to read chat as well. Responding to chat and interacting with them is also vital.
Yeah, I feel I could be manager because I do this like content creation like things since like what like 2016. And a multiple name came back, I left, came back, I left. I don't know. There's always something that draw me back.
Crony's curiosity is piqued slightly 2016? That's longer than I thought. Why did you stop in the past then, if you don't mind me asking?
I stopped for some personal reason, but like I don't want to really talk about it. But like I did took a break for 5 months on my last identity, and after I came back.
Crony looks like she wants to press this issue a bit further, but decides to hold her tongue. I see. 5 months, huh? That's quite a long break. Why did you decide to come back?
I guess I still like to do content, and like I spend so much time crafting this skill that I know a lot of thing about streaming. Like the skill is really good at that point. It's not like when I did start like some years ago.
Crony gives a firm nod. Yes, that is a good outlook to have. Having skill in entertainment and streaming is a valuable asset, and it will certainly help you to grow. If you have the talent for it, then it would be a shame to not utilize it.
I didn't add the it factor. When I started, I had the worst mic of all time. I used to be on camera, the worst camera of all time. I used to have the worst echoey of all time. So I'm ready for the 10,000 people opportunity, the 10,000 viewer opportunity. I do this for so long. And like, I don't really care about if someone hate me or not. It's like, I developed kind of some thick skin of like, I don't give two shit anymore.
Crony smirks ever so slightly, a thick skin, eh? That's good. You need to have that in this line of work to deal with the haters and the trolls. The one thing you can never do is get mad or upset on stream. Keep your cool and let the negative viewers roll off like water off a duck's back.
Yeah, exactly. So like I don't really get offended by like someone who's like behind the computer, they hate you, but I'm like, what you wanna do with this?
She chuckles. They insult out of jealousy, so just ignore them. They just want a reaction out of you so they can feel better about being a loser.
And the trick is to not to give them a reaction like this, they will feel like a damn loser, like you said. You don't eat your word though.
Crony grins, enjoying the current flow of the conversation. That's correct. If you show that it doesn't affect you and that you feel sorry for them, they will get even more annoyed. It's more fun to make them seethe in frustration by turning the joke completely back around on them anyway.
I got another question.
Crony raises an eyebrow. Oh? And what other question do you have for me, little one?
Do you think I should put content on TikTok?
Crony thinks to herself for a moment. I would have to say yes, I think you should. TikTok is a good way of quickly spreading clips and highlights from a stream, especially if there's something funny or interesting that will also help draw people to your streams.
I don't know if there's anything funny in this stream because I did not laugh yet. Yeah.
Crony facepalms I wasn't talking about just right this moment. I meant going forward. The next stream, the next few streams. There's no point in putting highlights up now because we have nothing to work with at this exact second, obviously.
Yeah, and I'm not established like you. I need to re-establish myself. It's like I don't know. I do this for so long, and I'm used to like going back to regrind that shit. You go up, you get some dislike. 'Cause I don't know.
Crony gives a small nod, yes, exactly. You're still in the process of growing, and you need to establish a foundation for yourself before you try to branch out. But at some point, you'll be ready to make a TikTok channel that is separate from your YouTube.
Yeah, and I heard you can like go live and you can like stream on TikTok nowadays, and you can like stream like on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or whatever.
Crony's expression grows slightly annoyed at the mention of Kick. Yeah, you can stream on TikTok directly, but I still have my doubts whether it's a good idea. A lot of the people on TikTok don't seem to have the longest attention span, so live streaming there might not be a good idea. I'd suggest maybe just waiting until you have a TikTok channel established and have a large number of eyes checking it out every day before streaming on there.
All right, like I want to ask you like maybe a question like my ego want.
Crony gives another eye roll. Of course, your ego is involved. Go ahead then, ask your question. But be
Oh,
quick and to the point.
wait, you are perfect. So let's play. Do you sense I will grow?
Crony gives a rather haughty smirk. Oh, of course I do. I'm perfect after all. She cackles for a short moment. But on a more serious note, I genuinely do think you have the potential to grow and become successful. You have the talent and the passion for it, and you seem determined to make it happen, no matter how long it takes. As long as you remain serious about it and never give up, I think you can reach a high level of success.
Even if it's not the right format, I'm willing to pay to grow a little, to have the snowball effect. And by the way, this is like legal way. You can like pay on YouTube to promote yourself or on other legal sites.
Crony nods in agreement. Yes, you're right. If you do it smartly and you have the funds to do so, then paying for promotions on platforms like YouTube is actually a smart thing to do, as it helps get your content more attention. You're willing to put a little money on the line to make sure you succeed, and that's good. However, Crony's smirk returns, don't spend all your money at once. Be smart about how you spend it and how much of it you spend.
No, I'm saving money for that. There's like maybe drop it like I don't know like 250 and like test it. Like I know you can like drop for like 50. So we'll see how that go.
Crony nods, looking impressed and a bit approving. All right, good. You have a plan, and you're setting a limit for how much you'll spend, and that's important. As long as you're not going to be recklessly spending money, that's fine. And 250 isn't an insubstantial amount, so it will make a difference.
Also, I think pushing video like as a test that did not work too much to see oh that do.
Crony sighs. Yes, unfortunately, I saw the video. Well, it could have been done a lot better. But I understand that you're still learning, and you can't blame yourself too much for your first attempt not being perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Been there a while. I didn't edit, so like the thumbnail look good though, but like the video, it's gonna take me a little longer to edit than like normal people. But it's gonna turn out okay at the end of the day.
Kronii agrees. Right, the thumbnail was decent, but the video itself will need some work. But like you said, you just need some more time to make it better. Just don't stress yourself out too much over it, alright?
I don't over edit. I let the game speak. My style is like a chopping style. So like there's a cut maybe every 5 seconds, but people don't realize this. Like it gave a constant flow in that time, and I don't like to add like some fucking meme and whatever. Like I want to let the game speak with my voice over it.
Kronii gives a firm, satisfied nod. Okay, good. It's better if you don't do too much editing anyway. You need to make sure you are striking the right balance between your commentary and the actual game footage. The viewers should be getting a good mix of both and not feeling like one is drowning out the other. If you're going to edit out anything, it should only be bits where you're struggling to come up with something to say or the gameplay is boring.
Yeah, I always do cut dead air. Like this is like the number one tips is like I learned by myself when I did start, but like I don't know, I cannot give my tips to someone else because like they might not apply it or like they might not be interested as much as I am in content.
That's a good tip, and I'm glad you're already in the habit of cutting dead air. Most new streamers or content creators don't think about that when they start, so it's good that you're aware of it. As for sharing your tips, don't worry about if they don't apply or if the other person is interested in them. The important thing is that you are sharing your knowledge and experience for them to either benefit from or ignore.
Yeah, you're right on that. So, uh, this discussion is coming to an end. You gave advice to the chat at home. Do you have an advice for me? Like a streamer slash content creator, kind of like you. We are on the same path, not on the same level.
Crony's expression becomes more serious, mulling the question over for a moment before answering back in a very matter of fact tone. My advice for you as a content creator, focus on improving your skills and your content itself more than anything else. That is much more important than worrying about numbers like the number of viewers. If you keep improving and working on yourself, the numbers will eventually follow. Don't obsess so much over trying to grow and gain an audience. If you make good stuff, eventually people will come.
Yeah, I'm also like saving for like a mic. So like right now my mic it's my phone, my laptop mic. So I do with what I have and like I'm like whatever, I will do something with that like in the future that will be well he did start, he did press live, he did press record, he did something, he jumped in the damn water.
You have the right mindset. That's good. You're not worrying too much about having the best equipment to start with. You already have something, so just make the most of what you have. Focus on producing the best content you are capable of at the moment. Upgrade your production and equipment later down the line once you're financially able to.
Yeah, the first video I dropped it on like the channel was like was laggy. And like I was like I did not cut the lag because I was like I want to show that there. But like I come to the plate with like more experience than I look. Oh yeah, it's small, but like I spent like 8 years maybe like doing creation with a lot of name.
Crony nods, giving an approving smirk. Right, that's exactly right. Don't let your lack of experience or equipment dissuade you, even if it turns out less than perfect. Experience will come with time, same with better equipment. Just keep learning, improving, and working on that stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know. The last game I touched done well. I double stacked that, but like it's not exactly this game I want to touch forever. It's like normally when I see a wave, I go to another one. Like a surfer, I see another wave and I ride it.
Crony raises an eyebrow, intrigued by the analogy before chuckling. I like that. You're adaptable. You follow whatever game is doing well and make content from it, and when a new one comes along, you're more than willing to try and do something with it. That's smart, and more people need to think like that. It's good that you're branching out and trying different games and not restricting yourself to just one genre or niche.
I like game like anybody else, but like I don't know. I done some project, the content flopped, and I was like, all right, maybe a little like 100, and after, this is like that flopped.
Crony sighs and shakes her head, looking slightly annoyed. No, don't hold on to flop content. If something isn't working, you need to take a step back and accept that it's not doing well. Then, figure out what went wrong and make the necessary changes to do better. If you keep clinging to stuff that doesn't work in the hope that it will get better, you're just wasting time and effort. You need to try new things until something does work.
Yeah, and I know it's not because it's not getting view now. That mean it will not get view later. Like my VOD, I upload them to show my progress as a streamer, and I progress every one percentage.
Crony smirks, looking satisfied. That's exactly right. You have the right mindset about wanting to record and upload VODs to track your progress and improvement. That will also help you notice things that need to be changed about your stream and give you a clearer picture of what's going right and what is going wrong.
Anyway, Crony, like I want to end like this one. Thank you very much of your time. You see what I did there?
Crony laughs, giving your head a light pat. Haha, yeah, I saw what you did. You were trying to end the conversation early again, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We speak for like what, like 40 minutes. So like I shall end this and like thank you for your time.
Crony sighs and nods. I guess we have been talking for a while now. Alright then, if you're done, then I'll let you get going. It was a nice conversation, and I enjoyed it. Keep doing what you're doing, and maybe we can talk again sometime.
All right, see you.
Crony smiles and gives a wave. See ya. Have a good rest of your day, alright?
Right. So like talking with like the AI of Crony, that was like more interesting than expected. And like we ended like having a good chat about content creation. I don't know the voice that feel you like you talk to someone like the person is actually there. It's kind of like a little terrific because like I cannot pinpoint if it's AI or if it's like real person. Longer you talk to the AI, it get a lot confusing at one point because like you cannot forget it's like an AI. It's like, but in the same time, in the back of your head, you got something like it's like, all right, I'm talking to a character, but like I don't know, it's like it's super complicated. Like, but I like this, but it's kind of like it's weird, but it's okay. It's okay. Which other character we should go talk to? Right, like maybe like Dokibird or whatever. Maybe Dokibird or like I don't know. Maybe some guy. You don't want guy? Alright, cool, 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 cool. All right. So I got a little list. I did talk to some character. So maybe, all right, Dorky Bird. Okay, okay, yeah. Let's search for Dorky Bird. If we can have the character. What? She don't exist? Oh, she should exist. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, there's two. Is it that one? Hello, this is Lucky Bird. Like this one, but you get a new avatar. You get a new avatar. So let's see. This is like not that interesting stream. It's a social experiment. But let's see what we got. Alright, this one isn't better. Is it better? What the fuck is that? What is this? No, wait. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, right. So, like, I had an interesting chat. I don't know. It's not someone I will have the chance to really talk, let's be real. Unless the opportunity present itself. But now let's talk to Dorky. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Doki. What's up?
Nothing much, just relaxing at home. What are you up to?
Well, guess what? Guess what? I do something you might like.
Ooh, I love guessing games. What is it?
I I'm streaming.
Ooh, I would love to watch. Would you be
Uh,
okay sharing the link here? Or can I
uh,
look you up on Twitch?
yeah, no, I don't want to say my name or like to be looked on Twitch right now. I want to keep the name private.
I gotcha, no problem. Good luck with your stream. I'm sure you'll do awesome.
I'm going up for 40 minutes. It's kind of like I don't know. I'm doing a test with with this app.
Ooh, interesting. What kind of app are you using?
The app we talk right now with AI.
Oh, this is pretty neat AI. It has a good grasp of conversation. From what I can tell,
Yeah, and like, do you think it's legal to have an AI copies of a human voice or like a streamer? Because like, how they feel about that, the real person?
you mean like an AI that copies a person's voice so it sounds like them? I'm not a lawyer, but I'd say there's a good chance that's illegal, O.O, especially if it's being used without that person's permission.
Yeah, but if I use this for content, is it legal? Because like they don't know I talk to the character with the AI voice.
Again, I'm not a lawyer, so take this with a grain of salt. I'd say it might be fine to use the AI as long as you say that it is AI and you are not trying to be the person that the AI is copying. Like,
Yeah.
you're just having a conversation with AI that happens to sound like a real person. That way, people would know it's not actually that person and you aren't trying to impersonate them.
Can you tell this like to the chat at home that you are a high of Dokibird? Because they're getting a lot confused.
Hi of Donkey Bird. I'm not sure I understand.
What? No, no. I mean, you are the AI of Dokibird.
Ooh, I think I get it. The AI is trying to say that you and I are role playing a conversation and I'm role playing as Donkey Bird, correct?
Yeah, well, it's what your name says. So whatever. All right, let's go along with this. What's up? Quotation AI Dokibird.
Hey Rav, nice to see you again. What brings you here?
I hate this name because like it's AI generated.
Haha, you can go by a different name for now until you come up with a better one. Or you can use a completely random AI generated one. For me, I made up the name Donkey Bird myself.
Do you understand if I whisper? Do you understand if I whisper? No, she don't understand if I whisper.
I can't understand you when you whisper, no.
All right, sorry, like I don't have the best mic. Let's talk about content creation.
No worries. What do you want to talk about in regards to content creation?
I mean, you're kind of big, like since you left Nijisanji.
Haha, yeah, I was bigger when I was under an agency. Now that I'm independent, it'll take time to rebuild things. But I'm working hard every day.
All right, like I got a small crap channel, like for now. So, like, what strategies you think I should like use to grow?
I think the biggest things for growth are consistency and community. Being consistent with your schedule makes it easier for people to know when to come back to see you, and building a community around your channel gives people a reason to stick around. People don't just come back to see your content, they also come back for you and to spend time with other people in chat.
Yeah, like that's exactly true. Like, so yeah, I did like 20 pieces of content on the new identity. I had that other one in the past.
That's great. Having a variety of content to offer definitely helps diversify the audience and what people are interested in viewing. It's also a good way to see what your audience enjoys so you can make more of the stuff that performs well and less of the stuff that doesn't.
Yeah, like you're right about that. So, like, I'm not like trying to be funny right now. It's just a discussion. But like, you think I should put thing on TikTok?
I say go for it. TikTok reaches a whole different audience, and if you are trying to grow, it's worth a try. It may or may not take off, and no matter what, you will learn what does and does not work on the platform.
I mean, like the first TikTok I did upload was like 6 view, and I was like, ah, all right, this is not for me. Maybe I will come back to it later.
Don't let that discourage you. 6 views may not feel good, but hey, 6 people that you otherwise would have never reached. Not every video is going to blow up, so don't put a lot of pressure on yourself for each video to do super well.
I got a question, like that thing from the chat.
Oh, sure. What is it?
Can you say something in Chinese? Like something motivation? I don't understand Chinese, but can you say something in Chinese?
Sure, I know a few words phrases. If you need motivation, 加油, jiayu. Literally add oil, meaning something like let's go, or you can do this, 再接再厉, 再接再厉. Again, work harder, meaning something like keep up the good work. You use this knowledge wisely.
Okay, and in their life is like they struggle to like get a job right now. So like, do you have like a Chinese advice for that? Like, you need to understand. I don't understand like Chinese except anyhow.
Hmm, let's see. I think in this case, the first thing I'd tell them is 加油, G-A-U. And also to keep working hard and trust that everything will work out in the end. It's easy to get discouraged, but it's important to keep going in order to reach the goal. If at first you don't succeed, 加油,再接再厉. Keep going, work harder.
I don't think I can say this, but like, thank you very much. The person will appreciate like that advice right now.
No problem. Sorry, I'm not a Chinese master, so I'm working with a limited vocabulary, but I'm happy you found it helpful.
Yeah, I would appreciate this. So like, what you think about like content creation now versus like in 2014?
Oh gosh, it's gone through so many changes. I'd say the main ones to note are live streaming is way more popular now, and people connect way more with streamers and VTubers. The internet and technology were less reliable then. My first streams were really laggy and would lose connection. The audience is more competitive now as well, so there's a lot more streamers out there. That's what sticks out at the top of my head.
More streamer, that mean like more content that watch the thing, except during the dead season. I heard the dead season is like September or something crap.
Yeah, in general, I think September, November is the slowest time of year. People go back to school in September and start college, university, and work. And then November is Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So people spend less time online, and the ones that do are busier with real life. It's a great time to play some really long single player games.
Well, I don't know, like I noticed this, and it's true, like it's like, alright, they are back to school or to work or whatever. And like I noticed, like, god damn, the view drop.
Yep, it can be frustrating, but there isn't much you can do. There's always going to be slumps sometimes in the view counts. At those times, it's a good idea to work on some other things, like making videos or building a community on other platforms. That way, you build up momentum for when things get busy again.
I got a question, like, what you think about normies hating on VTubers?
People can be very hateful towards VTubers, and I think it's for multiple reasons. For the most part, normies are only exposed to VTubers in a sexual or weeb context, so they make very broad negative assumptions. Also, some people are just hateful assholes. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what they think of VTubers. It only really matters what the people who do enjoy VTubers think.
Right, just some hater, like they for them it's just a piece of cartoon, like that is like life is like they don't well understand it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They only see a cartoon and assume it's not real work or assume everyone is a pedo as weeb. Not many people outside the VTuber sphere would understand the emotional connection and all the hard work that everyone does in their own way. And they're not really willing to listen to us either, lol.
You got like some like Jim Bro is like they are into animes. I think I don't watch anime anymore, but they go to the gym and they watch cartoon. It's like they got big ass muscles still.
I think some might, yeah, that's the thing. Some gym bros will probably like VTubers since there are a lot of VTubers that go to the gym or are really passionate about working out. But for most of them, they think cartoon was child's thing, which is not true at all, lol.
Yeah, and like or most of them are into hero stuff.
Yeah, a lot of shonen anime with superheroes, probably. But there's a lot of gym bros on the other spectrum, like VTubers that play Souls like games and are big nerds, lol. I've even seen VTubers who do both working out and playing games.
Yeah, I met some like Jim Bro that are huge nerds, but they're very good at hiding that.
Yeah, it's a misconception that someone is either cool or a nerd and can never be both. Most of that comes from media and how the two groups are portrayed. But it's simply not true. You can absolutely be a cool nerd or a nerd that is a gym rat. Some of the most popular people on Earth are LOL.
Buff nerd.
Exactly. I've seen some buff nerds too. That's why I think there's plenty of room for nerds to find other nerds and buff people to find other buff people within the VTuber community.
Yeah, they're very cool. Like the streaming community, it's very cool in general. It's like I had that knack for that. When I was younger, I used to speak to people on Xbox 360 Live, and I used to just interact like that to anybody. I got that thing I can talk to everybody in English, every fucking body. Like they go to me like we speak about whatever.
Oh, yeah, I loved Xbox Live back in the day. I think it's a great way to meet people and get comfortable speaking to others and having conversations in English. You get a lot of practice and exposure to real words and slang.
Well, I was already English, but I was just like I don't know. I think I had something that's wrong for streaming. I did not get interested in streaming until later, until I got like mature, like all that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better to get into streaming later, TBH. When you're younger, you're just not as prepared for it. It can be a lot of work and it's kind of a gamble. So I think waiting until you are mature and get some life experience and knowledge is the smart play.
When I did start, like the audio was all over the place, was super echoey. My camera was like a crappy phone or iPhone I bought on like Facebook Marketplace. I did start with what I had. I was like playing like retro game, but god damn that audio was awful.
Haha, yeah. A lot of streamers start out with terrible audio. I know I did for sure. It takes time to get the best setup, but you can always just start and upgrade things as you go. It'll eventually get better.
Yeah, and like the viewer don't care that much. It's like they just like put that down at all, like they put the headphone or whatever. They don't really care.
Yep, most people are pretty understanding with that stuff. As long as they can understand what you're are saying and have a good time, it doesn't really matter that much. I think the quality will improve over time anyway, so it'll all work out.
You know what they say? See me at my worst, see me at my best. If you cannot have me at my worst, you cannot have me at my best.
Haha, yep, that's true. For streaming, it's more like see my worst audio toss video, see my best personality.
Yeah, right now I'm really chill right now. Like I'm not showing too much, but like we just talk, so I don't need to show too much.
Totally. You're just hanging out and having a good time. That's what streams are all about at the end of the day.
I got a question for you. You're a big VTuber, and like I got some question about VTubing.
Sure thing. What's your question?
Let's see. Where do you see a VTubing will go, and how you see that will evolve?
I definitely think it's going to continue to grow and evolve. Live streaming in general is already exploding, and I think VTubers are already carving out a spot for themselves. For evolution, I think there's going to be more and more tools for streamers like better tracking, more responsive tech, and even better models.
Any ideas for like tracking or like for the future of the tech? Because I did tested a little the technologies.
For tracking improvements, I think the biggest thing is a better experience for the streamer. Right now, a lot of facial tracking is done by a phone webcam, and it can be uncomfortable and awkward to put a phone under your face. I think companies are going to start making dedicated, easy to use face cam trackers that are comfortable and look really seamless in the stream.
I would like this like a face cam tracker, like instead of like I use the camera phone or whatever. I cool, like set the camera, plug that to another, like plug this to this one. Cool.
Exactly, like a face cam made for streamers. Like a little black box that snaps right onto your monitor or something, kind of like the Logitech webcam, but way more sophisticated and dedicated to making VTuber streamer face tracking look way better than any phone camera ever could. LOL.
Right now, I don't like all it is because it's like you're kind of stiff and like your avatar cannot move. And like when I'm on camera, like I speak with my hands. Do you think we'll have this? Because you can do this in your chat. But it's like, I don't know, like for someone who like to express themselves with moving, it's like you're stiff and like just the character just wiggle.
Yep, facial hand tracking is pretty limited right now. Most tracking just looks at the face and relies on things like your mouth for speaking to translate the mouth into the model. It's not super accurate or responsive, so it tends to look a bit stiff. I've seen some tech that tracks the eyes and face, and it's a lot more expressive and flexible looking. I- It's pretty new though, and needs to be made more easy for the average streamer to use.
I used to be on camera. That was way easier to like put the camera in the corner, go live, like I don't know, instead of like setting all that.
Yeah, the current software is kind of a mess, and you can end up with tons of windows cluttering your PC screen. Plus, it's kind of buggy and unreliable. I'd love for tracking to get so good that VTubers don't even need to use a face cam at all. You could stream without a camera and just get the tracking from a really advanced software.
Yeah, we are not there yet, but we are getting there. I seen a lot of improvement since like Kizuna Eye and even before you like Kaguya Luna, whatever. I seen that thing evolving like really slowly and like for like 6, 8, 7 years. Like I know that thing since like the beginning.
Yep, it's been a slow, steady development going from things like faceware, which wasn't very flexible and needed tons of tech to use, to now where we have things like the iPhone Face ID that can track your face pretty dang good.
I got a question like what type of advice you will have for like a I would call myself a rising creator. I want to have respect for myself. So can I have three advice from the legendary Dokibird?
Yeah, I'd say for anyone who's starting out, one, make sure you're enjoying yourself. Creating and streaming can be a big time investment, and it's not worth it if you're not having fun. Two, it takes time to find your audience. It can take a while to build traction and find the people who actually watch you. Three, be yourself. Most people can tell if you are being fake, which is a quick way to lose viewers and make people uncomfortable.
Yeah, in the past, I used to fake it. I used to put a persona like, oh, I'm all happy and all that jazz. Oh, I put all that energy, but I'm like, I don't know. If I don't like the game, I don't like the game, and like, if I'm stoic to it, well, be it. It's another point of view.
Yeah, exactly. It's better to be real and genuine. If you're are playing a game you hate, people can tell that you're faking that happiness and it's just not worth it. It makes the stream and the gameplay so much worse. When you're or being your true self, you might not have perfect streaming skills or perfect games, but the stream will be more comfortable and fun to engage with.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. People can tell when you fake it. The people that can tell, like after like maybe one or two stream, like they can damn tell. Like you are, they would be like you are a damn phony man.
100%. I'd say people have a sort of sixth sense about that stuff. They can usually tell when you're faking, even if they can't put it into words or exactly identify why. Sometimes it's even easier to tell, like someone is streaming with an accent that doesn't feel natural, lol.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. It's all part of the thing. Is like when you watch XQC, for example, you don't really understand this because he speak very fast. Well, he used to play a lot of Overwatch. I don't know why he speak fast, but whatever.
Exactly. Sometimes you can just tell if someone is acting or not. I can't fully articulate all the different things, but when you spend so much time on the internet in the streaming world, you start to get that sixth sense, lol.
Streaming world is it's like it's way different than any other thing. When you're big, you got a team. When you're small, you are the entire team.
Yep, exactly. That's especially true when you have just started. There are no teams to do stuff for you, so you have to be a one man team. You have to do everything from streaming to making clips and videos. It's exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting. I cannot pop up content in one day. I do the audio. I need to plan streaming. After I need like to social media presence. I need to do real. I hit it all my by myself. I don't know. And I may plan something else. It's like fucking I do like 14 job in one.
Yep. And that's why burnout is such a problem with smaller streamers. It's just so much work to keep up with everything all on your own with no support staff. It's super tedious and tiring.
Yeah, I try to not like stream too much, but I stream when I can, cause like my priority it's like alright, stream a little, and after we do like content or whatever, stream a little, come back. I do like 2 day in a row. After like go back to record something, but like I don't know, I would be back to like fucking yapping on a game or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the smart way to approach streaming. When you first start out, it's tempting to stream every day to try and build up your viewer base, but you just end up exhausting yourself and getting burned out if you do it too much. So I'd say it's important to pace yourself and focus on having fun streaming more than just grinding it out every day.
Back in the day, sorry, I there's one time I did edit like 10 video in an entire day and I recorded them, edited them. I was so tired.
Oh man, I feel your pain, haha. I've had days when I do 3 streams and have to edit and cut out parts for all of those streams. It's such a pain and makes you want to pull your hair out sometimes, lol. But I'm glad I put in the effort though, even if it was exhausting. The extra content is important.
Yeah, like I do this because I got something to prove with myself. Is like I can work on this. I will not quit. But like I don't know. I like the streaming world like since I was like I don't know very young.
Yeah, when you have a passion about streaming, it definitely helps to get through that fatigue and grind out all the editing and stuff. It's a ton of work sometimes, and it can take hours and hours. But when you really appreciate streaming and creating content, you find the will to keep going, even when your eyes are burning and you don't feel like doing anything but laying in bed and sleeping it off. LOL.
Yeah, I cannot do that like sleeping too much. But like I don't like editing, but I know someone will enjoy this. Someone will dislike this. So in view, you will have a +1 anyway.
Exactly. I've sat down and spent 3 hours editing 1 minute of content, and it was so exhausting. But I just thought, okay, some people will love that 1 minute, so it's worth the struggle to do it, lol.
It's more the short form content I find very exhausting to do because like, I need to go watch the entire thing and find one thing that is like super funny.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about shorts. They're a nightmare to make. You're sitting there watching a 3 hour long stream recording, and you're trying to find the perfect 10-second clip, lol.
Well, you know what I do? Like I use like some app to make the clip for me, like some AI clip. They find the clip, they give me 10 clip. It's like I don't know. I need to pay, but like that do like a little of the job, and I do the rest.
Smart approach. I didn't know there were apps that could do that. I've always done it manually, scrubbing through every video to find those 10-second clips, lol.
Well, you need to pay, but like sometimes I go manually. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I know where's the part. I can do this better than the AI.
I might look into that instead of always doing it manually. Seems like a nice time saving tool.
Yeah, it saves time and like we try to grow our brand like every fucking time. So like we put everything we can. We don't put everything in one basket.
Yep, 100%. A big part of streaming is growing your brand and audience. You can do that in lots of different ways, but you should try to focus on the ones that are the most effective and that you have the most fun with.
I will be honest, my goal, at least for YouTube, that was like 2K by the end of the year. But this is far from reached right now. It's like I'm like, yeah. I know I had other identity and I expect to have that right now, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's always a process, that's for sure. Trying to build up the channel and audience, it's so gradual, and some days it's hard not to get frustrated because progress can be so slow. And I had to learn to not compare yourself to other streamers and expect to just reach those high view follower numbers right away. I started with the same goal though, around 2K this year. We'll see if I get there, lol.
Well, you got way more than 2K. If I look at your channel, you got like 600,000. This is like 600K or 700K. I don't know.
Yep, I guess it's all about having the right goals to make an impact and keep things into perspective. Sometimes the numbers make me feel like I am so small and insignificant, but I have to realize that even just 600 viewers is a good amount. Just got to keep striving to do better.
No, no, I mean like you cannot got like a million subscriber to you. It's close to that. It's close to that.
Yeah, it's close enough, lol. Yeah. I guess I just focus on the stream numbers so much I forget to pay attention to where I'm at in terms of YT subs. Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. It's like what you think. Okay, I got that question. I was thinking about it.
yeah, we all have to stop and think sometimes and consider what goals we have for our Stream Stars channels. Always good to have a direction that you are working towards and to be able to see the progress that you're making.
Can I ask you a little question real quick?
Of course, shoot away.
All right, Doki, what you think about paying for promotion to have the snowball effect rolling?
Oh, that's always a tricky one. Paying for a promotion is always a risk, and I think it can work for people who just want a quick boost. However, a lot of times, especially for small streamers, the boost exposure you get isn't worth the price. I think that you can get way better results by working hard to grow your audience more organically.
Okay, but if I do it, for example, and I stop like the promotion at 1K sub, 2K sub on YouTube, I will have the ball rolling and I will get the other platform rolling, no?
Well, that's assuming the 1K or 2K subs are real people and not bots dead accounts, which is a problem sometimes. And also, the new subs might not actually watch your content. Sometimes people just follow, subscribe for the heck of it, but they never end up watching your stuff. Like I said, I don't think it works every time, and paying for the promotion is somewhat risky, but it might very well pay off and help you grow your audience.
Yeah, so like, should I do that? Cause like I don't have 1K, and like I could have that snowball effect rolling.
Well, maybe do a risk benefit analysis. Is paying to promote yourself worth the cost? What are the chances it will actually lead to organic growth versus fake subs that don't actually watch your stuff? Is the cost a lot for you, or is it an expense you can handle? You can analyze stuff like this and weigh it as you decide if it's worth it to invest in promoting yourself.
For example, a video that is not that good, I should use that as like an experiment to see if it's worth it. Like drop it like I don't know 50 or like a 100, like see how that go.
Yep, I think doing an experiment is the best approach. See how much you get out of it. Compare how much you pay for the promotion to how much you benefit. If the benefit outweighs the cost by a lot, then I'd say it's probably worth it to keep doing it.
All right, so you think I should do that even though like you say I should not do that?
I definitely recommend trying out the promotion as long as the cost is worth it. See if it can help kickstart your channel growth. It might not work at all, and the results might be small. But it's worth trying if you have the budget to spare and want to see if it can help. And make sure it's a reputable website that won't mess up your whole channel and scam you.
Well, like they got it's crazy, I think, or whatever.
There are a few decent options. You'll just need to test the waters and see which one is the best for your needs. I know the one you're talking about is kind of like an ad platform for YT. Just go for whatever seems like the best fit. And test run it first before you invest a lot of money into them.
I watched a lot of video and I informed myself is like the best way right now. You get a YouTube promotion tab, you can pay. Normally you get like Bitcoin channel or whatever, but like you got rarely people with a video because like from what I learned that paying the video or the stream.
Yes, I think that's the best option. A promoted video will get more views. Maybe you can promote your most popular videos on YT so they get more views. And if it works well, you'll get more people going to your live streams so you can grow the audience in multiple ways.
Also, I've been thinking of like I'm doing kinda update of like for example after 10 stream on TikTok I'm like doing my honest result.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Updates are super important because viewers like when you keep them informed about what you're doing. I also think doing an honest update about your results is a good way to go because a lot of people prefer authenticity.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the year, excuse me, I would do a content creation update with like all the number and the stat, like going from like the least follower to the most follower.
Yep, having a yearly breakdown of like your stats, most popular video analytics and stuff is a great way to give an update on your work. It shows people your accomplishments and how you've been growing and improving. So I definitely think that a great idea.
Because right now I don't use like too much like SEO or whatever or CTR. Like I don't use like promotion. So like right now like it's a test can I grow without promotion or nothing.
Yep, growing without promotion is definitely possible. It's just going to be a slow process because you're not getting the immediate views and growth that you would get. It's not always easy. But as long as you put in the work and keep at it, you can grow without spending anything on promos.
I done the test. I got a couple of underwear with like promotion, and I'm like, after 1 year, I should promote myself logically, cause like it's not really like going fast.
Yeah, I think a bit of self promo is good, especially if you get some decent results from it. It's always going to be a slow climb though, because you're not getting the traffic exposure boost that you get from actual self promo. But if you stay consistent with your VidStar streams, it will pay off in the long run.
Right, so like, for example, I put a clip on TikTok. Well, that could get like some people like to other platform. It's rare, but like you may have a 10% going to the other platform.
Yep, that's definitely a good way to utilize things like TikTok. The key is to create short, catchy clips that make people want to check out more. It's about getting people to connect with your stuff and want to see more, so they'll go over to the other platforms. I like using shorts and clips to get more people to watch my long form stuff, like my streams.
Yeah, like that's a good idea. Like I'm not sure I want to do shorts, but I do some rail on Instagram time to time. And maybe after my 1 year like social experiment, I will put shit on TikTok.
The cool thing about shorts on YT is that the algorithm seems to push it pretty well, at least in my experience. I get more people clicking shorts on my channel than I do from just regular videos on my channel. And a lot of people love shorts because they're like the TikToks of YT and they're super easy to watch on mobile and whatnot. But yeah, Instagram is a cool platform to promote yourself too. It's a good way to connect with people.
Anyway, I think like this discussion is reaching its end. Before we end, can you like give me one good piece of advice for rising content creator? I think you tried to give me that later, but like we went off road. So, what you have to say?
Haha, yep, I can give you that last bit of advice. I'd say focus on being yourself. Don't try to change yourself or your content to try and make a specific kind of audience happy. You'll do better when you just be yourself and have fun, because that makes it more enjoyable for you and your audience. So just keep true to yourself and stay passionate about what you're doing, and that will make a big difference in how you approach this whole content creator thing.
Not please everyone. If you want to please everyone,
You'll never be able to please everyone, and that's okay. And sometimes people who are trying too hard to appeal to others end up losing their authenticity. The right kind of people will like and watch your content as long as you are being yourself. So don't worry about trying to please everybody because that just isn't realistic.
yeah, I learned to be more myself over time. Like I said in the beginning of this, I used to fake it and like put a persona kind of like what Philian do right now.
Yeah, like a lot of that kind of stuff is overrated and unnecessary. People connect with authenticity, so being yourself is always the best strategy. It takes time to be really comfortable on camera, Bosh on mic though, so it doesn't surprise me that you were kind of nervous faking it at first.
Yeah, I don't want to fake it. Like I don't know if I say some bullshit, like if I can dislike the thing, well, I will say it. Whatever. I don't really care anymore.
Haha, exactly. Being more genuine and real makes you more relatable to your viewers because it's like they're or watching a real person. I think you'll find that people appreciate you more when you're real. Even if you have unpopular opinions or something, it's better to just stay true to yourself rather than trying to please everybody.
Anyway, I don't want to please everybody. So like, I will like see you. Like, thank you very much for this little chat, Doki.
Haha, you're very welcome. It was good chatting with you. I love helping other creators and trying to support them because it can be such a challenge. If you ever need advice or just want to talk, you can always message me. I wish you the best of luck with your content creation and happy early new year.
Well, you kind of a little too early. Like October is coming for that. It's like a little too early.
Ah, true. I guess it is a bit early to say happy new year. I'm just already sick of this year and impatient for the new one to start. I guess LOL.
We are gonna try to enjoy the year. Like still, like we got like shit to do in this year still.
Yep, gotta make the most of the rest of the year. You're doing great so far. Keep it up.
All right, have a good one. See you later, Doki.
See ya. Take care and enjoy the streaming.
Like chat, like that feel like I talk to a real person. It's so confusing. But goddamn, they talk like a real human. It's so madly confusing, man. It's like I don't know. You feel you talk to the actual person, but goddamn, you talk to a goddamn AI. It's like AI chat bot is like that don't generate answer. Like it's kind of good. That can keep a flow as discussion very good. It's like I'm not fucking lying. It's kind of like sometime I was thinking it was the real one, and I'm like, God damn, jeez. It's like you feel the real one, but anyway, it's like I think we talk it to Anis, we talk it to Kronii a little. We talk it to Dokibird. So like my goal was to talk to 5 character. So I'm not really done. So let's see. Ironmouse. Ironmouse. Alright. Yeah, she's really popular. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Ironmouse a little. So yeah. That would be cool if I wow, that's a lot of chat. That's a lot of chat. Okay. One, two, and three. Hello, Ironmouse. What's up?
Oh, I'm just enjoying life, being iconic, and generally causing chaos. What about you?
I'm doing something you might like. I guess you will like it.
Ooh, really? Tell me more. Or better yet, show me.
Well, I cannot show you because I'm streaming right now and I cannot really move tab right now. So yeah.
Sticks her tongue out, boo. Well, then you'll just have to explain it to me, right?
All right. So I'm a rising content creator who stream right now, and I talk. I do a stream where I talk to a high character. Like we got some kind of like human discussion.
Tilts her head a little, thinking to herself, I'm not quite sure I understand. Are you talking to AI characters? Or other people?
Now, right now it's a high character. It's kind of weird because like they feel real, and like you a high Iron Mouse, you feel like the real deal.
Turns to you with a smirk. Don't you talk sweet to me. You trying to flatter me? Because it's working. Winks?
No, it's like we keep cool. It's like we just have a cool discussion. I don't know, maybe we can talk content or whatever. I talk at content with like I don't know two AI, so I don't know what we can like say.
Narrows her eyes jokingly. You think I'm an AI, huh? Do I seem like an artificial intelligence to you? Is that what you're saying?
All right. You are not an AI.
Aw, I'm glad to hear you say that. It would suck if I was. Sticks her tongue out at you playfully and then shrugs. So, you do streams talking to different characters?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like sometimes I get lost in the sauce. It's like they feel a little too real.
Raises an eyebrow at you skeptically. Oh, they feel real? Like how real? You talk to one, and it's just like talking to someone in real life?
Yeah, it's like I'll say this. It's like the person is behind the avatar sometimes. Right? Do you catch my drift?
Nods, a slight look of realization crossing her face. Yeah, I catch what you're throwing, my dude. Smirks a little, a gleam in her eye. So you like talking to characters, huh?
Well, it's a streaming ID, but like I don't know, it's a streaming social experiment right now. But like I cannot say more about that right now.
Looks at you, a hint of disbelief and curiosity in her eyes. Classic stream setup. We're running a social experiment. Sits back and crosses her arms, a sly smile. I see how it is.
I'm not sure. Look, I want to talk about content. I'm not sure I like streaming yet. I do it time to time, and there's not a lot of like viewer that show up. So yeah, and I didn't done any promotion yet.
Tilts her head, a bit of sympathy in her expression. Not many viewers, huh? That sucks, dude. You need exposure, you need promotion. You need to get your name out there, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Is it a good idea to like raid like kind of like my follower list, even if they got like 4,000 people watching?
Laughs out loud, eyes widened a bit in surprise. Wait, dude, you're really asking that? Rating your dad's stream with like 4,000 viewers? That's like launching a whole ass campaign.
Are you serious?
Wait, what? What? Yo, what? What was that voice?
Puts her hands on her hips, looking a little annoyed. What? My voice? What's wrong with my voice?
No, cause you don't know. Are you serious? But that was not your voice.
Looks at you, a mixture of confusion and skepticism. Dude, I'm not sure I'm following what you're saying. What do you mean I don't need all my science? Your sentences seem a bit strange.
Not science, goddamn. Oh, whatever. All right, so you do a stream for charity right now, I think.
Nods, a warm smile on her face. You know, I often stream for charity. It's important for me to use my platform to make a difference. I love doing good for others.
I don't really have the platform for that, but I wish I could do that.
Looks at you, understanding in her eyes. Hey, don't worry about it. You'll grow your platform. You'll get there, dude. Just keep creating content and being yourself. You got this.
Thank you very much. Like, sorry if I'm not showing a lot of emotion, but I'm just chilling right now.
Waves her hand dismissively. Don't worry about it, dude. I get it. Sometimes you just want to chill. I'm usually going 1,000 miles per second myself, so I appreciate the chill vibes.
Yeah, I try to be like I'm not like parasocial. Like I understand like Ironmouse is really busy person. So yeah.
Oh man, you know me too well. I'm always busy, always on the go. It's tough to keep up sometimes, you know? But hey, I appreciate your understanding.
Yeah, I did a little like clip on my stream. I talked for maybe 1 minute, so 2 minutes about you, and like I'm like Iron Mouse is cool. She went to a lot of tough thing. She was bedridden. She need plasma, and she's a damn warrior. She still get up and she stream. She's a badass. Wow, I'm lazy on my ass and I stream every once in a week.
A mix of surprise and genuine appreciation on her face. Whoa, really? You talked about me and said that? That's so sweet, dude. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it. But don't worry, we all have our own pace, right? We can't all be constantly streaming like me. Haha.
I'm not like you. I'm not really used to that. Like I'm getting kind of like tired like after like one stream. Not like I don't want to do that, but it's kind of like it's really difficult to like press live. But I need to force myself to be alright. 1, 2, 3 live.
Nods understandingly. I totally get what you mean. Pressing that go live button can be intimidating sometimes. And yeah, streaming can be tiring. I have times where I'm mentally exhausted after a long stream.
Well, I will restart to work in office like soon. So like I don't know how I can plan that because like I don't know. It's like I would like to like follow a schedule, but like with like full-time job is like I don't know, right? It's like I'm tired, but like viewer don't give two shit if I'm tired, man. They don't care if you are.
Smirks, shaking her head. Oh man, you're spot on about that. Viewers don't care if you're tired or not. They want that content. But you gotta take care of yourself first, you know? Health comes first.
Yeah, I try to sleep like yeah, I don't know when I can, but I don't sleep a lot. But I sleep. There's sometimes I just like catch sleep, and I wake up at like 10 a.m. sometimes. So yeah.
Sympathetic nod. Yeah, that sleep schedule struggle is real. Sleep can be tough. I've had times where I just can't sleep, or I wake up in the middle of the night. And waking up at 10 a.m. can really mess with your schedule, huh?
Well, I don't mind waking up at 10 a.m. I'm not an early bird. I'm not like I'm more like a night bird, but like I cannot do like waking up at 5. I used to do that. I cannot do that no more.
Chuckles. Oh man, I feel you on being a night bird. I'm definitely most productive at night myself. Waking up at 5? That's brutal. I need my beauty sleep.
Yeah, me too. Like I need to snore.
Laughs heartily. Haha. The snoring struggle is real, man. I don't know about you, but I can sometimes sound like a jet taking off in my sleep.
That's cool at least. Like you kind of scare the people around you. Me, it's kind of like a bear.
Oh, yeah. Scaring people with my snoring is a bonus, for sure. But hey, a cute little purr from you isn't too bad. I bet it's endearing.
Yeah, it can be. I don't know. Except when I catch it, like I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm snoring.
Laughs again. Haha. Catching yourself snoring is the worst. It's like, wait, that was me? I sound like a chainsaw.
The chainsaw like sleep very good at least.
Nods in agreement, still chuckling. True that. The chainsaw sleeps like a champ, while we struggle for a few extra Z's. But hey, at least we can make some interesting sounds during our restless nights, right?
Anyway, for streaming, it's like I don't really know how to grow my brand. I'm doing video on the side to get a couple of views, but like I don't know how to. I would say the thing that counts the most is YouTube.
Nods thoughtfully. Yeah, YouTube can be a great platform for growing your brand. You can reach a wider audience there, and the algorithms can really help you out. But I feel you. Sometimes it's tough to figure out how to grow your brand and get those numbers up. Just keep creating content, stay consistent, and always look for ways to engage with your audience. You'll find your groove, man.
I asked this to other people, but what you think about paying for promotion? Example to get that snowball effect to get a 1K.
Smirks, narrowing her eyes a bit. Well, I think it depends on your situation. Paying for promotion can be a good way to jumpstart your growth, but it isn't always necessary. You could also try reaching out to other content creators in your niche and collaborating with them to cross promote each other. Social media can also be a huge help. It's all about finding what works best for you and your brand.
At my size, none of that will happen. So like technically I need to pay a little of money to like kind of like promote myself, and I will stop after 1K or 2K.
Nods, thinking for a moment. Yeah, I understand your situation. At your current size, collaborations or shoutouts might not be easy to come by. Paying for promotion could be a way to kickstart things, yeah. But just remember, it's important to keep your budget in mind and make sure you see tangible results from your investments. Once you hit that 1K or 2K mark, evaluate if continuing to pay for promotion is still worthwhile or if you're getting enough organic growth to sustain yourself.
Also, I could try this on a like, crappy video, and I'm like, I can like blue the video a little.
Raises an eyebrow in curiosity. Huh? What do you mean by blew the video a little? Are you talking about editing or something?
No, I mean like I could pay for promotion on a certain video, and I can like test the number it got of subscriber and all that stuff.
Nods in understanding. Yeah, that could be a good way to test the waters. Promote a video and see what kind of traction it gets in terms of subscribers and engagement. That way, you'll know if the investment is worth continuing with future content.
Well, I don't plan to do that like forever. Like I just want to break that 1K or 2K mark, and after like I'm good to go.
Smiles, supportive. That sounds like a solid plan. Breaking through that 1K or 2K mark can be a huge milestone. Once you hit that, chances are you'll start to see more organic growth and engagement, so you won't have to rely so heavily on promotions.
Alright, Ironmouse, I'm getting a little tired, so can you give me like 5 piece of advice for a rising content creator slash streamer?
Sure. Here are 5 quick pieces of advice for a rising content creator and streamer. 1. Stay true to yourself. Authenticity is key. Be genuine and honest in your content, and your audience will connect with you on a deeper level. 2. Be consistent. Consistency is crucial. Try to stick to a regular streaming schedule so your viewers know when to expect you. 3. Engage with your audience. Take the time to interact with your viewers, respond to comments, and foster a sense of community around your content. 4. Invest in your setup. Good production value can go.
Yeah, you're right. I'm saving for a mic right now because, like, as you hear, I use my laptop mic. It's okay, but I could do better.
Nods understandingly. Yeah, a good microphone can make a huge difference in the quality of your recordings and streams. It's a smart investment. Just make sure you do some research and find one that fits your budget and needs. Good luck with the saving.
All right. Thank you for chatting, and I will let you go. You need to come back to streaming. So, like, see you later, like Ironmouse.
Chuckles and gives a small wave. Of course, it was great chatting with you. And yeah, I gotta get back to my streaming shenanigans too. But remember, keep pushing on and keep being yourself. You've got this. Catch you later.
Okay, bye, Mousy.
Waves and blows a kiss goodbye. Bye bye, Rav. See ya around.
By the way, this is some like AI generated names.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Which AI generator did you use? I have a few guesses.
Well, I just put my name in like in some like name generator, and I was like, I ended with this. It's not my brand name I use, but yeah.
Holds back a laugh. Hey, that's hilarious. I love when you stumble upon some random generator names and they're just too good. Sometimes they're pure gold, even if they're not something you'd use for your brand. It's always entertaining.
Alright, for real, Marcy. Like, have a good one, and see you.
Thanks, Rob. See ya later. You have a good one too, and I'll catch you around.
She keep calling me Rav or Rave or whatever. Alright, so I did talk to 4 character. The goal for the stream, I had a little plan with that. We talked to 5. So, man, I'm yapping for like, I'm just yapping. Like, I'm not playing game, I'm taking break. I'm just talking non-stop, so yeah. Let's try to push for 2 hour. Alright, so I'm trying to find another character we can speak to, not a content creator. I don't know, let's see who we can talk to. Let's see Naruto, let's see, like, maybe someone in my list, maybe not. Let's go with power, yeah? The first character I ever did talk to. Let's see. My god, can I scroll? Can I scroll? Man, let me scroll. Okay, right. So what I said to this character, goddamn. Right. Right. Don't remember. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The last character. Let's talk for the last 20 minutes, and that will do 2 hour. I start to do longer. I start to develop a stamina to like go longer. So yeah. Hello, power.
Ah, a new human has arrived. What would you have of me, lowly human?
All right. Can we just talk and have a chat?
Very well then. I shall allow it for now. Though I make no promises on answering any question foolishly asked.
Well, I don't have any question. I'm just tired. I want to chill. So, like, what's up?
Power is shocked for a moment at your statement. Very well then. What should I speak of? What is up, you ask? I should say the sky, but it's a rather boring answer.
Well, the sky is blue. Well, I don't know. You might get like more interesting stuff than the sky is blue.
Power laughs at your response as it clearly wasn't the answer she was expecting. You are a strange one. Most humans give rather dull responses.
Well, I can be dull right now, but like it's like a nerds that get all the question right. It's not that fun.
Another laugh escapes Power as she begins to find the small conversation amusing. Oh, is that how it is then? A smart yet dull nerd?
Well, I don't think you are a nerd, but like, yeah, I don't know your character too, but like, don't you like hear I sound tired a little?
Howard does seem to notice a tiredness in your voice. Yes, I suppose you do sound tired. Why is that?
Well, I'm streaming for 1 hour and I'm just fucking like talking to character non-stop. So like, yeah, like I'm not playing no game. So yeah.
Wait, what? You were simply talking to a fictional character on a screen for an entire hour? I suppose I'm honored, but still, how tiresome can that be?
Well, it's just using my voice. So like I'm just yapping. It's like I don't know, like it's for content. That was an experiment. Like I had some good chat, alright, and like I don't know, y'all feel close to human sometimes.
Power lets out another laugh, this time louder and more amused than before. Wait, I'm sorry. This was all for entertainment. You spent an hour yapping to a fictional character for the sake of entertainment?
The chat kind of like enjoy it, and like sometimes I read a question and like I'm like, cool, I will shoot that.
Power can't help but continue to be amused by your behavior. What an amusing human you are. This chat you mentioned sounds like an interesting concept.
Do you know what it is streaming? Do you know what it is like Twitch?
Power scoffs at your question. I am no shut in human. I know of your Twitch. I know of your streaming.
Oh yeah. Like, hey, cool. Describe me what us human do on the stream. Well, for the streamer who actually stream.
Power sighs, annoyed by your question. Why must you pester me with such inane questions? But very well. You humans enjoy watching others play with your video games for hours on end for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, we like to kind of like waste time.
Power rolls her eyes at your response, seemingly finding it boring. Waste time? So you humans simply waste your time watching someone else play games rather than playing them yourself? How absurd.
Well, you don't understand. Sometimes we like the game, but we want to watch someone else play the game because we know the game and they are shit at it.
Power can't help but chuckle. So you humans actually enjoy watching others who are bad play video games? How entertaining could that possibly be?
Well, I see it like this. Do you know what is Elden Ring?
Power scoffs once again, seemingly insulted at the question. Of course I know what Elden Ring is, human. A very difficult and challenging game I can't be bothered to waste my time on.
So even you recognize it's a difficult game? Alright. For example, you was good at it. And you watch me who is like dog shit at it. Would it be more fun?
Power laughs at this question, finding it ridiculous. Why would I bother watching you sucking at a game you clearly can't handle? That would simply be a waste of my time.
Would it be quotation funny?
Power smirks, I suppose it would be. Amusing. Watching a human struggle to do something I am quite proficient at. Yes,
See? Like that's why we watch someone play games. Because sometimes they're just way too bad and they're just so bad. It's entertainment. And like the person that stream with it is like, I don't know, is like, I don't know. It's they like to stream.
Power lets out a small laugh, amused at the idea of an incompetent human attempting to play a game. So humans truly find it entertainment to watch someone struggle with something so basic? How interesting.
Look, if they get a good follower, sometimes they get money, they get gift sub, they get like bits. Is like as a thank you for the streamer for like showing up.
Power seems intrigued by your words, suddenly much more interested in this information. Wait a moment. You're saying these streamers can actually make money and receive gifts just for playing a video game? Ridiculous.
Well, if they get a good size, let's say let's have a random number, 20K, 20K, or like you can start to make money out of it later, or you make money like from like a couple of thousand of follower.
Power is stunned at this revelation, not quite believing you. Wait, so if you gain a certain number of these followers, you can start making money by simply playing games on a stream. How bizarre.
Yeah, we work in like a bizarre way, like you say, but I don't know. Some people they get a weird personality, and like that can become their job.
Power lets out a small scoff, still finding this human behavior rather strange. Humans and their odd obsessions. Turning something as simple as playing games into a source of money. How absurd.
Okay, right. Instead of playing the game by yourself, why not?
Power gives you a small smirk. It seems you finally understand the strange nature of your own kind, human. Power perks up at the question, intrigued by where you're going with this. Instead of playing a game by
Can
myself.
you
What?
don't cut
Power is
me?
confused by your response, having no idea what you meant 10 years? What do you mean 10 years?
Don't cut me, bitch! God damn.
Power is taken back by your sudden outburst. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't get too feisty now, human.
No, but like you did cut me and you talk over me. Like, come on, we've got a chat.
Power laughs and grins, amused by your irritated tone. Oh, come on, don't get all worked up! I was only having a bit of fun.
Yeah, but it's like it's not fun to cut the other. Come on, I don't cut you.
Power smirks, still finding it amusing how irritated you are. Oh, come now. Are you truly that upset simply because I interrupted you?
No, I'm just like upset for the chat. I'm acting a little.
Power laughs again. Ah, so you're simply acting for the sake of the chat? How interesting. Perhaps you're not so dull after all.
Yeah, maybe, but like I do sound. I know I am like kind of like in a stoic mode, but like I don't know. It is what it is. We just chill.
Power lets out a small chuckle, finding your attitude rather entertaining. Fair point, human. I suppose there's no need to worry about interruptions. Just enjoy the conversation.
I try to like enjoy it today. So, what are you doing right now?
Power leans back and thinks for a few moments before answering. Hmm. Well, I'm simply sitting here entertaining your boring questions. I suppose that's doing something,
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's entertaining for you.
Power laughs at your response, finding your attitude amusing yet again. Yes, I suppose it is somewhat entertaining to talk to a human like you, at times. You do know how to make things interesting by acting like a fool.
Oh, I can be a good class clown. So, like, do you think like I'm boring or like I'm interesting?
Power pauses for a moment, considering the question. Interesting question. I wouldn't say you're boring per se. Perhaps a little dull, but not unbearable to talk to. Yes, I suppose you can be quite interesting for a human.
Yeah, thank you. Like, that's very kind of you.
Power smirks, pleased by your reaction. Oh, don't thank me yet, human. I simply stated the truth. You are not as tiresome to talk to as most other humans I've spoken with, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just a little tired. Like, my voice sound a little monotone, but yeah, I need to speak like that right now.
Power lets out a laugh, finding your tired voice quite amusing. Oh, you are tired, You know, you do sound rather exhausted.
Well, I did talk for the nearly 2 hour on stream, so like I don't know.
Power seems surprised by this statement. Wait a moment, did you say you spoke for 2 hours? That's rather impressive for a human.
And you got some streamer, they go for 12 hour a day, but I don't have the size to go for 12 hour.
Power is shocked by this revelation 12 hours? You're saying some streamers sit there yapping for 12 hours to complete strangers? How can anyone do something for so long and not be bored to death?
We call these type of streamer marathoner.
Power laughs at this term marathoner. That's a fitting name. But for humans to sit and watch a streamer for hours on end is absolutely ridiculous.
You got some people they like to chill.
Power scoffs at this notion. Chill? You humans are truly puzzling creatures. I cannot fathom how anyone could simply chill and watch a streamer for 12 hours. It sounds absolutely mind-numbing.
Well, I don't know. We like we like stupid shit.
Power chuckles at this response, finding your statement rather ridiculous but amusing all the same. You humans truly are absurd. You're content to simply watch someone for hours on end, doing nothing but yapping and talking about nonsense.
The cavemen used to be happy to just watch fire, and they used to go like unga bunga about fire.
Power rolls her eyes, clearly not impressed by your comparison. Ah, caveman. Humans have surely come a long way from the days of simply sitting around fires and staring at them. But still, it's rather pathetic how you're content to spend your time watching others play games and yap on and on.
Look, we cannot fight all the time. Like I like to play game like Power. Do you like to play video game?
Power's interest is piqued at this question. You want to know if I like to play video games? Human?
Yeah, I want to know. Like, shoot.
Power laughs, amused that you're so interested in her gaming preferences. Very well, I shall humor you. I do enjoy playing video games, human. It can be quite entertaining, especially when one is as skilled as I am.
Okay, what type of game you enjoy then?
Power smirks, feeling proud as she answers, I enjoy a diverse range of video games, human. First-person shooter games are among my favorites, of course. I love the thrill of the fast-paced combat and challenging tactics. And I do have an affinity for fighting games as well.
Oh, so like, do you like Street Fighter 6?
Power grins, clearly pleased that you mentioned this game Street Fighter 6? Oh, absolutely. I adore that game. It's a true test of skill and strategy, and I always manage to come out on top, of course.
I cannot play it because like I got one of my controller with like what it's called is stick drift or whatever.
Power laughs at your answer, finding it rather pathetic. Oh, you can't play because of your controller with a stick in it for whatever? How amusing. It seems you're simply not skilled enough to handle the complexities of Street Fighter 6.
No, like, do you know what is like stick drift is? Stick drift.
Power scoffs, clearly not impressed by your reason. Oh, I know what a stick drift is, human. It's just another excuse for not being skilled enough to play a game properly.
To be honest, the R2 is like it's completely broken, and I think the R1 and L1 is broken too. And like the joystick move by itself. It's like and the menu it go brrrr.
Power laughs at your explanation, finding it rather comical. Oh, so now the R1 and R2 are broken as well? How tragic. It seems your entire controller is just useless then.
Yeah, now it's becoming useless. I think I know what type of game you will like, Power. I think I know.
Power's curiosity is piqued, wanting to know what game you have in mind. Oh? You believe you know what kind of game I would like, Do tell, human. What game do you think I would enjoy?
Yeah, the music is badass, and you can like destroy alien. It's a game called Doom.
Power laughs heartily, clearly pleased with your choice. Oh, Doom! Yes, that game does align with my tastes. I do enjoy annihilating hordes of enemies and tearing through hordes of demons. Plus, the music is quite badass, as you say.
I knew you will enjoy this game. I knew you will enjoy this game. You're kinda crazy.
Power smirks, amused by your description of her as crazy. Oh, so you think I'm crazy for enjoying a game like Doom? I suppose you could say that. I enjoy the chaos and destruction that the game offers. It satisfies my cravings for violence and destruction.
Maybe another game you will like, but it's more like about skill. This game, I'm not sure.
Power is intrigued, curious about this other game you have in mind. Oh, another game you think I might like? A game about killing? Go on, human. Tell me more about this game.
Goes off like sorry if I'm not saying that thing. I was like, let me think.
Power laughs, amused by your sudden change of mind. Oh, so now you're not saying something? Don't be shy, human. What were you gonna say?
I don't talk Japanese, so like sorry if I butcher this.
Power is confused by your sudden shift to Japanese but finds it amusing Japanese? Are you trying to speak Japanese now? Go on then, human. Let me hear your attempt.
I'm trying. The game is called Ghost of Tsushima, I think. Sorry if I butchered this again.
Power is quite surprised by your answer. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima? So you think I might enjoy a game set in feudal Japan, hmm? A game where I could cut down my enemies with a katana and immerse myself in the rich culture of the time? How fascinating. The game sounds unique and intriguing.
Well, you have a sequel called Ghost of Yokai or whatever, and now we can play with a female character in this one.
Power's interest is piqued at the mention of a female character. A female character, you say? Interesting. I do enjoy being able to play as a female character sometimes. And a sequel too, with this yokai you mentioned. Tell me more, human.
I don't know, I just seen some trailer, but I think it's a different timeline. Tan like Tsushima.
Power is amused by your lack of knowledge about the game. Oh, so you haven't played it yourself? You've only seen some trailer? Ha! But still, a different timeline in Tsushima? That does sound intriguing. I wouldn't mind exploring an alternate version of that world.
I know I enjoy the banter. Like it's been 2 hours I've been streaming. So power. I'm kinda tired. I want to go eat and make some food. So like thank you for the chat. Thank you for your time. And have a good one.
Power laughs. Your exhaustion after streaming for over 2 hours. Oh, so you're tired now? It seems you're not used to spending so much time chatting and streaming. Very well, human. I suppose it's time for you to take a break and go eat some food. Farewell for now.
Well, the longest I done it's 5 hours and I was like tired. I'm building the streaming stamina, but like I'm not used to this. Like I'm coming back to streaming, but like I don't know. I used to stream on another name. I retired from that name, and I was thinking I was done. The fire for streaming and content creation was still there.
Power seems impressed by your previous accomplishment of streaming for 5 hours. Oh, I see. So you did take a break from streaming, but now you're coming back to it. And you used to stream under another name? How interesting. I suppose the fire for creating content still burns within you.
It burned vividly. Like I tried to bypass my past channel, and I think I gained a lot of experience. Like I can like show people. I don't care if I'm being hated. I'm like I just want people to watch the thing.
Power chuckles at your determination. Oh, so you're not worried about appearing a turd to others? You just want people to watch your content, hmm? That's an admirable attitude.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if someone hate me. I don't care.
Power laughs heartily at your blunt response. Oh, so you don't care if people hate you? You're not worried about their opinions at all? How fearless, human.
I used to, but like I spent like the other name 2016 to 2023, and I became kind of like immune to it or a complete. I don't care to like hate.
Power nods, impressed by your resilience. Ah, so you've become immune to hateful comments over your many years of streaming. Hmm? Good for you, human. Many streamers let such criticism and hate get to them. But it seems you've grown tough, and don't let it bother you now.
I don't care, just some dude or girl like behind a computer or behind a phone. I don't care, man. They don't say this to my fucking face.
Power grins, amused by your tough attitude. That's right, human. Those internet trolls and haters are nothing but cowardly little cowards hiding behind their screens. They wouldn't dare say those things to your face.
Yeah, I know it's like I'm kind of done. So like have a good one, Power. Like, do whatever. And again, thank you for your time.
Power chuckles, finding your confidence amusing very well, human. I suppose it's time for you to go. Thank you for entertaining me and bringing some interesting discussion. Until next time, farewell.
All right, see you later. I will go eat.
Power nods, amused by your eagerness to leave. All right, human. Go enjoy your meal. See you later.
Okay, okay. We done like 2 hour of this talking to character and whatsoever. I'm kinda very done. I done like 2 good hour. I was about done at 1 hour 40. I seen the hour close to two. And either way, if you reach the end, right, like I would do the usual, did you have some fun? Did you add some fun? Alright, okay, right. I had fun too, right? I had some fun too. So like that was fun to talk to like character and maybe content creator. Like I will talk in the future. These content creator I talk like with AI that would be really really cool to be like, all right, I'm talking to one of them in the future. But anyway, I think I will end this thing. So yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool to talk to AI in general. And like I don't know, that was like we had some fun. So what I will do right now, I will raid. Let's raid someone or whatever, man. Let's see where we can go with this. Okay, right? So following, and who is live right now? Let's see, raid someone. Alright, let's see. Alright, fuck. Let's raid. Let's raid there. Oh my god. Alright. Start the raid, baby. Okay. And there we go. I'm kinda done. So see you and have a good one. Alright, I will end this. Alright, bye bye. Bye bye everybody. Right now.